in London. Stinking dungeon. With a man then roll with a bop like, oh my days, man, I hate this bunion. Ain't no place like home. What we saying? Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? Home for the hardest. Some days, man, I feel like a target. If it ain't for the rally, could be you and your army. Another nigga with a point to prove. Stab wounds, but I wanna avoid. The man them united like Rashford, but we got blues, no hearts in the door.
Alright, so man like JOEY MVNE. Bro, what should we expect from this EP? Give us a little synopsis. You know, tell us about you for a start. So, you know, how old are you? Where you from? You know, what you about? What you do on a daily outside of music? What made you, inspired you to do this EP?
First of all, my name is JOEY MVNE.
Come on.
I'm 25.
That's the good.
And yeah, Black is Beautiful was pretty much like a compilation of like different thoughts, concepts and ideas that I had during this year. Obviously it's been a really, really weird year for everyone. And I felt like, you know what, more so because of the fact that, listen, like, we all have these kind of feelings in it. Like, listen, if I put this out, I know everyone will resonate with it. Everyone will kind of like, it will just sit well within their conscience. So, first and foremost, I'm just gonna let everyone know from now, this is very much a conscious EP. It's not really, you're not gonna like, you've got, you know, songs that you might pop your head to or vibes to in your room, in your spare time, or you know, summer holidays, whatever. But this is more conscious than anything else. And just literally take it in, taking every word, every lyric, just simply for what it is. But yeah, the first song is called Count Your Blessings. Can you just fast forward it? Hopefully that's correct. Yeah.
The days are numbered, but count your blessings. The days are numbered, but count your blessings. Man, I got 1, 2 thoughts on the brain. Nowadays I could walk in the rain. What can I say, man? Everything's changed. Thoughts on the future is looking all strange. This one's going in the history books. All my youths, them are gonna have to hear this pain. What they wanna talk is vaccine. What's in the vaccine? Tell me, is the vaccine safe? Vitamin make a man feel great. Wake up every day, give Jah enough praise. In this life, man, I feel like I'm stuck in a maze. I feel for my brothers that are stuck in a phase. 20-something living in these last days. Bare single mothers living in a harsh way. 4-door drillings and another car chase. A lot's going on that my mind can't take, but I still double tap like everything's good. The state of my mental state fluctuates, but I lie like everything's good. Newborns getting hooked on an iPhone, mind blown. I am so shook for the future, trying to replace my brain with a computer. I live life with the Lord as my tutor, asking for guidance. Bow my head as I pray through the sirens, pave a way through the violence. Similar thoughts keep lingering, nobody's hiring. The bills keep on rising, now we're out here surviving. I'ma keep fighting, see music that's my thing. And I'ma keep on grinding with no silver spoon, no silver lining. I'ma stay plotting and writing. The days are numbered, but count your blessings.
I need to get that round of applause. You spoke about so much.
I'm telling you.
There's so many quotables. I can't even stick on one because once I hear one, I'm already thinking, fuck it, now you said something else.
Yeah,
again.
yeah, nah.
But nah, fair play, that was a fantastic.
No.
Intro word.
Fantastic
But give us the vibe.
You know what I loved as well? You actually know when to let the song Breathe, and a lot of people don't know that,
Yeah.
because some artists will be like, I'm just gonna stuff bare ad-libs,
Trust
bare
me.
this, bare that,
Gonna
and it
kill the
doesn't
beat with
need
that.
that. And you knew exactly what the song needed. First of all, you didn't even say you sung. I was like, is he not gonna say who's featuring, and it's freaking you.
What?
That's sick. I was like, what?
I had to question him halfway
I
through
know.
that.
It's like, I was like, how's someone gonna say the feature? No, that was sick.
You can't kill me like that.
Trey songs on the same track.
I was taken I was surprised, pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
It's the good
It's
choice.
necessary,
It's a good
bro.
choice to make that the
Nah,
first
really.
track as well, because it felt
Yeah.
like an introduction, and you were
Proper.
easing us into what you said it was going to be about, which was consciousness. And what I love as well is that you were vulnerable. You said the things that I think. So I
Necessary.
resonated with you even more so from the first track, from the get-go.
Right.
So yeah,
Right.
no, that's sick.
Thank you very much.
Bro.
The thing about it as well is just that this is just like a little side note. Not to say that I did not what's the word, rate this EP with all the ratings that I feel like it has or needs, but it was when I got the reception back from everyone, it was like, oh shit, this is definitely been taken in. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I just felt like I've done good justice by everyone. You know what I mean? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's the first song. Count Your Blessings.
Can we give him a round of applause?
The second song is called Mind. The second song is called Mind Maps, and this is kind of like moving away from the conscious side, but it's still conscious, but less gloomy. So it's more focused on, okay, cool, mind maps. I've got a lot of plans. Let me focus on them, and it's just literally the way in how I think. Just kind of go getting vibes and, you know, XYZ. I'll let you listen. I'm just waffling now. Yeah.
And the plans of the brain. Spider diagrams and mind maps or something like that. My dreams gotta expand. Man, I got plans. Mama never raised no worthless man, so I'm out trying to strive to the best I can. Started with a £1 coin in my hand. That emotion is stuck in them bands. Some people got their heads in the clouds, some have their heads in the sand. One of my dreams gotta expand. Man, I got plans. Mama never raised no worthless man, so I'm out trying to strive to the best I can. Started with a £1 coin in my hand. That emotion is stuck in them bands. Some people got their heads in the clouds, some have their heads in the sand. Close my eyes and manifest on all the things that I need. I'm focused. Check the cards, I don't see no jokers. Way too blessed, don't try and provoke us. Limousines and chauffeurs, magazines and loafers. Bad bees didn't wanna notice. Now the sweet ones coming like locusts. In the booth I'm posted, all day trying to vibe and groove. White collar man like Dapper, hey, honey pink panties smooth. I just wanna do what actors do, stunt on scene with a movie crew. Lights, cameras, action, fashion show when the guys come through. Joey means next in queue, true, but I make moves in silence. So sad now, but I need guidance. I'm on the M-way doing a mileage. I don't even move my eyelids. We ain't on about prices. I didn't wanna call me still shit stylish, cause I know my worth is priceless. Yeah, lifestyle. Use the pressure, make the prettiest diamonds. Almost time for the shimmering shine.
I know I'm not the only one that was feeling that. The floor was fucking cold, bro. Jesus Christ.
That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. That's the correct thing.
That was incredible, bro.
Thank you, bro.
The fuck?
Yes, sir. Let's get it on.
One of my dreams gotta expand. Man, I got plans. Mama never raised no worthless man, so I'm out trying to strive to the best I can. Started with the £1 coin in my hand. That emotion is stuck in them bands. Some people got their heads in the clouds, some have their heads in the sand.
Cool. So the song's
Flow was kicking.
Well, that's
Still.
anthem.
I'm a flow kind of guy, so that was kicking. I'm not
I'm
gonna
a
lie.
flow guy myself.
Yeah, word up, man. Word up.
No, thank you, everyone. Like I say, this one's literally about the mind, getting my mind right. As a matter of fact, little inside note, I remember my last job, I was literally cruising, listening to this, and it was just motivating me, do you know what I mean? So it's one of them songs, whatever you're doing in life, this is one of the songs you can play. It's not like a hard beat, you know, it's not like a hardcore bop your head beat, it's really like in the background, you can listen to it.
You had a bop in our heads, that's the rock.
Anything, you know what I mean? So, it's
Self-produced. Yeah, I was just saying that to her. It's self-produced as well, isn't it?
yeah, everything, yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So,
Round of applause one more time.
the third song
Oh, I want to
is
ask a quick question.
oh, so
I'll ask a
true.
quick question. I wanted to know, do you make a conscious effort to have a certain tone, or is that a natural tone you have?
That's a very good question. It's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. I feel like, obviously, the sound that I've developed over the years is kind of like, it required me to kind of hone in on my voice being like a main instrument, whether I'm singing or rapping. So I might feel like if it's a really, really mellow song, I could use it very, very well in terms of like the diaphragm, whatever you want to call it. But then obviously if it's a hype song or a song that I need to obviously shout, or I feel like I've got the charisma and like just, you know,
Use your voice as an instrument.
pretty much. I mean, I can't really explain it, but it's more of a natural feeling. That's the best way I could kind of yeah.
See that particular song, I'm sorry.
Sure.
As that song was playing, you know what I was reminding in my head? You know C-Biz, The Game Is Mine? Get the coconut, the foil, bring the board. And not because they're alike, but because it's very much, you know every word on that song, because it's very not basic, but it's you catchy. You very that's the word, catchy.
Yeah.
So everything you were saying there, it took me quite quick to pick up the chorus, and I just enjoyed saying yeah, fantastic. I was enjoying it personally.
I heard something else as well.
Well,
I just wanted to know, how would you feel as an artist if someone said, "Oh, that sounds a bit like Kendrick Lamar"?
I get this all the time.
And how do you feel about
I
that?
feel happy. I don't feel like it's one of them ones where obviously
facts.
Yeah,
As an
that's
artist-
what I was getting at.
as an artist, everyone wants to be their own person. But if they say, if someone says like, "Oh, Paul, you sound like Kendrick Lamar," and I know that Kendrick Lamar's like one of the sickest rappers on this earth, it just kind of makes me say, "Do you know what?
Thank you.
And you know, it's of all people as well.
Exactly.
He's not
There's
just
so
one
many
person.
rappers out
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Who only left as well.
yeah.
But if you remind me,
But in your own right, Joey Main is a name to remember. Yeah,
cool. Very much.
Number 3.
Number 3 is Rise.
Oh, you shot the video to this one still.
Yes, I did.
Whoa.
I don't even know what to say to this one. This one is definitely a vibe. You lot can go and grab a drink. I'm going to sip mine, but yeah, it's definitely a vibe in it.
That's a vibe.
Yo, should already know that me and man Joey MVNE Army content coming live and direct with manners of respect.
Produce this one as well.
Yeah.
The whole team.
Red card.
Should it be me?
The whole team. We produced the whole team. Just.
Yeah. Sun is shining and I'm feeling right. Sun is shining.
I really love the black thing. We're not going to Jamaica, but I speak like it sometimes. Why? I like that one. Should have been me. Whoa.
Work it out.
I'm paying for necessity. Whoa.
Shouldn't be me.
Whoa.
Hey. Oh. Sun is shining and I'm feeling right. Sun is shining and I'm feeling fine. When it rains, I'm gonna still show my smile. We gonna rise when it's time, never die. Yeah.
Yeah, too blessed with the stress. Wicked and bad can't test. Wicked and bad can't test. I'm feeling myself. Gotta let God do the rest. Wake up and I try for the best. Had day ones, but there's not a lot left. That's for the best, I guess. Don't worry, no fret. Cause the guys that are around me stood by me for the cause of my right on death. Yeah, fingers crossed. On the rise and there ain't no stop. No way. Got my eyeball fixed to the top and a bit for the guys that are fixed on block. Stuck in time like a frozen clock. Trying to grind for the ice that the sun can't melt. Babylon don't wanna see us in a gentleman, so it's my black when I'm moving slow. Shining and I'm feeling fine. Been feeling fine, I'm feeling fine. No, sun is shining and I'm feeling fine. Feeling fine. When it rains, I'm going to show my smile. Can't let them stop me. We gonna rise with this time, never die. Honey don't bring no happiness. No, honey don't bring no happiness. Money don't bring no happiness. Oh no. Oh, it's shining and I'm feeling fine. We're feeling fine, yes, we're feeling sun is shining and I'm feeling fine. That's when we're feeling right. When it rains, I'm gonna still show my smile. Can't let them stop me. We're gonna rise when it's time, never die.
Pick up Litty. Hey.
That's you,
They don't go up Melody.
Take it.
She's gotta own that, she's gotta own that. She's done the things, I can't lie. Yeah, that's right.
That's fantastic.
I'm only gonna say one little thing, and then literally, I think it's very important to understand that it's not always gonna, the sun is not always gonna shine, because obviously, as you can hear, the song's pretty much uplifting type song, but obviously it's not always gonna shine. So I believe like this song in particular, it's definitely like a wake up or a realization that listen, even when you have bad days, you can still listen to this song. Or even when you have bad days, you know, there's still gonna be a day where the sun shines again. You know what I mean? And that's what I can say for that. It was a song that was linked to obviously a lot of the shootings that was happening. As a matter of fact, let me be truthful. I made this song a long time ago, but I added it onto the EP because I felt like it really needed to come out this year. Especially when I saw the whole George Floyd, the Mark Arbery stuff, the Breonna Taylor stuff. I thought, whoa, this is mad. The way how I wrote this so long ago, and I'm seeing all this stuff right now. And I was listening to that song heavy when all that stuff was happening. So I thought, you know what, cool. This is getting slapped on the EP, and yeah, it just fit pretty much. Very nice. The fourth song, and if I may, it's probably my favourite song.
Yes,
Mama.
Interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
I am going to kill the out there, and people is going to be in demand for the truth.
I survived couple bruises and snake bites, fake ties coming from the east where they take knives. Sweet ones gotta carry Nina on a date night. Bottom I was serving like Serena trying to make mine. This one's a creeper, better take time. Ladies making schoolboy errors, why you asking for a break time? Tell me if the food's good. I'm on a straight grind, Lizzie make her FaceTime. Time changed, now I make rhymes. Mic checks on the stage night. I let it rip like a Beyblade. I'm sick of them turning them tables. No DJs for replays, please. Grab your shades for the heat wave. I gotta eat, mate. Used to be on street pay, now I go with it. Now I'm trying to make a saga with it. Come on, life's full of ups and downs. I spin it from the beginning. I saw the image of black boy winning. Hey, mama, I'm trying to take you out the trenches. Trust better than my dentist. Trying to make a colonizer lose his marbles. Drip, drip so hard, man, you might need some goggles. Mama, I'm trying to take you out the trenches. Trust better than my dentist. Trying to make a colonizer lose his marbles. Drip, drip so hard, man, you might need some goggles.
Mama. How can I put this?
Okay, so you see how all the tracks are pretty much like passive. I feel like Mama was like the aggressive, the aggressor out of all 5 tracks, and I feel like that's why I like it so much, because it's like you've got. I didn't want it to be a thing where you've got so many songs that were calm, peaceful, or not calm, peaceful, but it's like they never hit.
The blood pressure for a reason. Fred does, no? I see you look a colonizer, move smart.
I just want to say. Now, you know what I really like about that song is because it gives like, I feel like you listen to it in your headphones when you're blasting, because when you're saying those ad-libs like trying to make it, listen, I just get gassed, and it's like you feel really like empowered. It's like a very like, you know, I can hear it in like, you know, in like black films, you know, when there's like something's happening and you just hear in the back, it comes on and you're like, oh, what song is this, by the way? Like, this goes really go, like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wanted to know, how did you come up with the arrangement for the hook? Because it's not a straightforward hook.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot going on, but it worked as a whole.
Do you want me to be
like, especially that hoo-ha bit, like, what made you go, I'm going to put this here?
Do you know what, okay, so the hoo-ha bit is funny because I feel like everyone gets spun when they hear it, but it's kind of similar to the whole, should have been whoa. I feel like the most craziest things just work sometimes, like the most crazy, but it's not crazy, it's like what I feel like doing at that current moment.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? But moreover that, I've done that ad-lib or that kind of in another song, which is Fun and Games, innit? So that's where it originated from, and then I thought, do you know what? I actually want to do that in more songs. I want people to, if they hear that, they know, cool, I do that.
That's
So you put a stamp on it,
That's
do you know what I mean?
your
So
stamp,
obviously, that's that, and then I've done it in Fun and Games. As a matter of fact, I remember doing it at the We Are London show earlier this year, and I done Fun and Games there, and I just felt the hoo-ha like in my soul almost, you know what I mean? So I just said, let me carry this on and just put it in more music. But to answer your question, the arrangement, it was originally bars, but I just chopped it up.
Okay.
Literally, I just kind of put the spaces up. I'm trying to play you by the trenches, pause. I left that empty for a long time, never really said anything there, but then I thought, you know what, that needs something, but it doesn't need lyrics, it doesn't need singing, it needs something. And that's where the hoo-ha just fit perfectly. So.
Yeah, it did, it really did, yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And last but not least, Black Man's Blues, which before I will play was probably like the seed to this whole EP. So yeah,
Save the best for the last.
Ain't nothing like a black man's blues. They give a monkey about a black man's views. We saw what happened to Rosa Parks. We witnessed Martin Luther march for freedom, but let's be honest, what would Malcolm X do? My generation is doomed. Got me feeling like I'm part of the problem. Give it a week and it will all be forgotten due to the memes and challenges. It's mentally damaging, like how the hell are most of us even managing? Man can't even take a jog no more. It's quarantine 2020 into some of the damage isn't even seen. It's mad. A white privileged being selling you dreams that you can't wake up from, but still you see the liters and the gallons of the blood loss. Afros or dreadlocks reaping from black culture, but be telling us to get lost. The word cops, you know I spelled that word with a K. We screaming death penalty, but all he lost was his job. They don't care about a black man's views. Ain't nothing like a black man's blues. We saw what happened to Rosa Parks. We witnessed Martin Luther march for freedom, but let's be honest, what would Malcolm X do? My generation is doomed. Got me feeling like I'm part of the problem. Give it a week and it will all be forgotten due to the memes and challenges. It's mentally damaging, like how the hell are most of us even managing?
Yeah, that's Black Man's Blues. Like I said, that was the seed of this whole EP. I remember it like it was yesterday. The George Floyd thing happened, and the night when it happened, I couldn't sleep, and I still have the screenshot to this day. I was literally like, it was like 4 something in the morning, and I had that whole song written, and I was just like, you know what? I need this to be out.
At the time, I didn't have a mixer or nothing, but I said I needed to get this out. So I went to my boy Dean's yard, and I literally we just set up there and we just put it on Instagram Live. I thought to myself at that point, because Instagram Live, like I said it to somebody today, I'm not really used to performing on Instagram or performing without an audience. Do you know what I mean? Because as well as, well, this I can only speak for myself, but when I perform in front of humans, you don't recognize it, but each and every one of you give me something back. And that's just, if you're an artist, you'll feel that in it. If I'm recording or performing in front of a phone, that's not doing nothing for me. I can't actually see if there's a reaction or a response. So that is really killing music right now, this whole Instagram performance. I'm not really fucking with it. But anyway, when I did perform Black Man's Blues, I said I need to add an EP to this because it doesn't feel right just having this. I can't just leave it here. Do you know what I mean? And then that's where I thought, you know what, EP thing. When I get my mixer, that's gonna be something I'm gonna work on severely. And yeah, that's how it came up.
Let me ask you this: who's your favorite performer?
Who's my favorite performer?
Musical performer. Someone you would pay top dollar to see in concert.
That's a hard one to answer still.
Of all time.
You just made it worse.
I know, that's the point.
I'm gonna need a minute.
Take your time. There's so many. Too many, I know. You've got MJ in there, you've got Drizzy in there.
Drizzy's not really a top three.
The top three. Bro.
But bro, you're gonna want to tell your kids that you saw Drizzy though.
But the thing is though, like, you guys are talking about rappers, you're forgetting musicians, you're forgetting Miles Davis, you're forgetting Alpha Mist, people that actually make music. I always, listen, because I'm not a rapper, I will never really be like, oh, I'm gassed to see you, or I'm gassed, like I will be gassed, but I won't be like overwhelmed. I'll be overwhelmed to go and see a next man's craft, because I don't know how to play the piano as fluently as the next man. So that's just how I think. If a man can play the saxophone and make it sound as good as how I rap, then I'm gonna go and watch that shit. That's just how I feel, innit? But yeah, Miles Davis, he's not my answer, by the way, but I'm just thinking.
Top dollar.
I can't even answer that right now, man. If I answer it now, we'll be here all night. We'll be here all night, but
Were you playing the bass guitar?
no, I don't play. So all the instruments that you heard, I don't actually play them, but it's just MIDI instruments, pretty much. But yeah, I did. There's another thing as well. Like I did want this project to be solely acoustic, simply because of the fact that I don't want it to be a thing where one day when I do, perform this, that I have to actually use the audio. I want to be in a place where if they say, cool, have you got anything that you can play live? I could kind of like bring people in that can play instruments and they can play and they can be a part of this as well, type thing. So there's that as well. But yeah, it was supposed to be a project of empowerment, uplifting, lyrics and persona, whatever.
Did you guys feel uplifted?
Yeah.
Definitely. So I feel like my deed was done then, if that's the case. But no, thank you very much.
Let's spin a round of, let's give it a round of applause.